What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I have a whole new style for you guys. I'm definitely trying out these beautiful amazing goddess locks that I happen to do individually and crochet. So if you guys are interested in how I got this amazing, beautiful, lovely style, just stay tuned. So this is what you're going to need to achieve this style. You're definitely going to need your marley hair. So I have 5 packs of different packs of marley hair, and I have a 2, a 4, and a 30. Definitely want different colors for my locks once they're in. You're going to need the hair that goes underneath, and I have 3 packs of that, and they're all in different wavelengths, and I wanted to have a little bit of variation and not look too uniform. You're going to need your clips, your nail glue, your comb, crochet hook, pairs of scissors, and your weaving net. Okay, so that's all of the things you're gonna need, and plus all of this is synthetic hair. So no heat, guys, no heat. So here is my braiding pattern for this style. I have the perimeter of the hair around my head left out because I will be doing individual locks for that part. And the middle of my head braided up because it's going to be sewn on with the net once my goddess locks is on there. So I'm going to be taking my weaving net and I'm going to basically place it in the middle of my head. And I'm going to be taking a jumbo white pencil or an eyeliner pencil that is able to see through, and I'm going to start dotting or tracing the outside perimeter of the middle part of my head. What I'm going to be doing with that is I'm going to basically make my locks for that middle part. Now it may not come out necessarily as perfect as you want it, but you want to be able to kind of understand the concept of it all, and you want to make sure it kind of looks like a circle, and then eventually you're going to give yourself some room for error because once you sew it on, you don't want it to be too tight on your head. So now I have my net on my mannequin head. It's pinned down with T-pins. I connected the dots and made that circle. And now what I'm going to be doing is making my goddess locks right in the middle of that circle. Now you want to make sure when you make those goddess locks, put some space in between. You don't want them too close together in the middle of that circle. So fast forwarding it, this is pretty much how my locks are looking, and I'm in love with them. They're looking so damn good, and they look so damn real, and they're very flexible. They're not stiff. So here's how I make my lock. I have the wave pattern of hair mixed with a piece of the marley hair. I'm going to take my crochet needle and I'm going to stick it right into that net, and I'm going to crochet that hair right onto the net. Once I crochet the hair right onto the net, I am going to basically do a 2-strand twist all the way down until I feel like I want to stop. Now, I opted to do the twist instead of the braids because the twists are easy to do and it gives the lock more flexibility. Now, you could do a braid if you would like to. I just think that with the braids, it makes the lock look stiff, and I really want to make the locks look natural and flexible. So that's why I ended up doing the twist. So now I'm pretty much at the end of my twist. Time to wrap. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to crochet a lock of the marley hair right underneath my twist, and I'm going to start wrapping the marley hair around the twist. And I'm going to start wrapping it clockwise. Now, the trick to basically having a nice lock is you want to make sure that the marley hair is nice and tight around the twist. So wrap it a couple of times, then kind of move the hair up the twist. That will help the hair, well, the marley hair, lock on the twist. So now that I'm at the end of my lock, I'm going to make a knot to kind of ensure that it's not going to unravel. I'm going to take a little bit of nail glue and put a drop at that knot and just roll it in my fingers to kind of make sure I seal the knot. And then the excess hair that I have on my lock, I'm going to wrap it up the lock. And then I'm going to go back with my nail glue, put another drop. And then I'm going to take the excess hair that I have left and wrap down the lock to the knot that I made. This is just ensuring that this lock will not unravel and it's pretty much locked at the end. And then if I have a little bit of hair left over, I'm just going to take my scissors, cut the excess hair off, and guys, here is your beautiful goddess lock. So you want to make sure you finish up that nice little piece that's going for the middle of our head, and this is how it's going to look. It's going to be stretched out once I begin to sew that middle piece right onto where the braids are on my head. So here's how I did it. I basically stretched out the netting and started to stitch. So I stretched, stitch, stretch, stitch once I put it over the braids. And that's gonna help me kind of understand the placing of where everything is supposed to go. So once I felt like I was satisfied with everything and it kind of flowed, and as I'm moving it, it made sense, I ended up taking my scissors and pretty much cutting off the excess netting, and then voila, this is how the final look of how it's looking. I'm liking it. It looks so natural. So here's how I do my twists in my head. So it's just like I did the twist on the net, so I really don't have to per se explain it. But I will say, for the sense of twisting the hair onto my actual hair, I slowed this part down for you guys to really understand it. So I hope you were able to get the gist of it, and I'll stop talking so you guys can enjoy the rest of my video. So guys, I'm pretty much done right now, and I'm gonna get beautified on y'all real quick, and bada bing! This is the overall end look of my goddess locks. I'm totally in love with them. They look absolutely gorgeous, and I really do have to say, I have to pat myself on the back because this is the first time of me doing them, and they came out so damn good. Go me, go me, go me, go me. Okay, I'm done. Alright, so if you guys wanted to add a couple of cool little trinkets like a shell, or if you wanted to add a little bit of yarn wrapping or a little bit of trinkets, you can definitely to give more of the authenticity of the look. It definitely adds a flair to your locks, and I'm able to, like I said, flip them from side to side. I'm able to do a lot of styles with them, and it just looks like one cohesive look. So I'm so happy, and I'm very glad that they came out great. So I'm pretty much done, y'all. Y'all can watch the rest of the end of the video. Make sure you guys like this video, share, comment if you need to comment below, and subscribe. That's very important. Subscribe. Alright, I'll tune into you guys on a whole nother video. Bye, y'all.